Hey everyone, and welcome to the video. So the iPhone 12 Pro Max has finally arrived. Seems like an age waiting for this since its announcement, but it's finally here. So without wasting any further time, let's get into the unboxing. Okay, so here we have the actual phone itself. And straight away, as almost everybody has pointed out, yes, you're going to have fingerprints everywhere, and my hands are incredibly dry today as well. I've not moisturized them at all, and having been at work and having used industrial strength cleaners, it's definitely not a case of having really greasy skin today. But yeah. So the colour, I'm guessing this is going to be a very similar thing to the 11 Pro Max, where depending on what type of light you're actually in, the colour will appear different essentially. The sides are incredibly glossy. Like, I think even compared to the 11 Pro Max, this whatever coating that they've used is a lot different. Now, one thing I'm both pleased and displeased about was here in the UK, we still have to have CE marks. Some sort of stupid EU or UK regulation means that even last year we had it on the back. Now, the one thing about having it on the back is because this is a frosted back, you couldn't really notice it unless you were looking for it. With this, they've put it in possibly one of the worst positions, because that's the one place where you're going to want to try and keep it clean. And for the most part, obviously most people are going to have it in a case, and let's just do a quick test to see how easy it does actually clean off. So yeah, I don't think it's a major issue. I mean, the actual smudges and everything, they wipe off relatively easy. Now, first impressions is the weight I actually really like. Size wise, I don't think this is that much more unmanageable compared to the 11 Pro Max. I've been used to the Max or the plus size phones for quite some time. Right. Okay, so having peeled the screen protector, well, the sort of protector that comes with it, the first thing that I have noticed is, unlike the gold and some of the lighter colours on this one, because of the fact that it is such a dark colour, you don't really get that same sort of pronounced edge as you do on those ones. Now, I am going to put a screen protector on it, so I don't want to actually touch the screen just yet. So what I'll do is I'll try and go away and do that, and then we'll continue this video in a second. Okay, and just before I do go away and do that, let's just take a look at what else comes in the box. So we have a lightning cable, USB-C to lightning, and we also have some stickers and stuff. Not really interested in any of that apart from the actual pin in order to swap my SIM out. Let's get this closed back up. Okay, so here we are back just a couple of minutes later. Had a very quick go at just chucking on a screen protector. Now, for those who haven't watched the channel before, what I do is, as soon as I open a phone, usually I actually put a clear wrap around, similar to what basically I ordered from a company called Extreme Skins here in the UK. Last few years I've not actually done that, for the simple reason that what it does do is it basically expands all around the case by about 1 mil, and when you add all that up, cases like these really thin ones don't actually fit anymore, because basically it's all of a sudden not the same size. So with the 11 Pro Max I didn't actually apply that, but I still basically put a screen protector on before I ever even touch the screen. So before I actually go about setting this up, I'll do that in my own time so you guys don't have to sit through all of that. First thing I thought I'd do is just chuck on a few cases that I've already got. I do still have some cases coming, and I've got a couple of more videos that I need to actually film because of the fact that I've not actually done an unboxing on those particular cases yet. But what I'll do is the ones that I have received, I'll just quickly chuck. So these were the first batch of silicon replica cases for the MagSafe case. Obviously there's no MagSafe on this particular one. This was basically received very early. So let's chuck that one on. Obviously you don't get no animation or nothing. Fit wise, looks pretty good. Buttons reasonably clicky, so you get decent tactile feedback. Access wise, yep, that's all good. And around the camera bump, so this is where we did have issues last year where the camera bump didn't quite line up and it ended up sitting on top of the camera bump rather than around it. This one doesn't look like it's got any issues, so that's a nice simple case. Now the one thing I have noticed is it doesn't seem to wrap around quite so nicely, almost as though it's not quite fully on. Right, okay, so what we'll do now is we'll chuck on the red case. Now this one I think will actually look really good on my wife's phone. That one will be coming tomorrow because that was ordered from Amazon, and basically delivery for them is 1 day later. But I think the red will look really good with the gold, so I'll have a video on that coming tomorrow as well. Now yeah, I think it is a very similar thing where it's not quite sat around the camera bump. It seems like on this one it's basically sat on top. So give it, usually what tends to happen is you will get some bubbles left over from the installation. Within a day usually they will disappear. I mean, size wise that's pretty much the same. Obviously it is a tiny bit bigger, but it's not like it's unmanageable, and I don't have massive hands, so it's not even that. It's just what I'm used to. I'm used to a big phone now, so that's basically what I need. Right, and for the rest of the cases and some other ones that I've got coming, what I'll do is I'll do a separate video where I showcase all the cases, try them all on, and you can basically see all of that. What I'll do now is I'll get it set up, and I'll be uploading quite a lot of content with video samples, camera samples. I've got this whole rig set up where I can get basically 3 phones attached on here now. So basically I'll be doing comparisons between the 12 Pro Max, the 11 Pro Max, and one of either the 10s Max, 10, or possibly even the 7 Plus or the 6S Plus. So depending on which one, what I'll probably do is do a 12 versus 11 versus 10s, and then I'll step it back further and go for the older ones, just to give people an idea in terms of how much of an improvement they're getting from previous generations. So obviously if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon, that way you don't miss out on any of those videos.